What's up, guys? We're here with the 2023 Mustang Mach-E Premium with the extended range battery. So you know we're looking at a 91 kilowatt hour battery pack that gets about 300 miles of range at full, and it's like around 60 grand. These are the things that I know you guys are interested in, so I figured I'd just share it up front. But we're Tesla owners here, right? And we know the Tesla experience, the charging's really easy, all that kind of stuff. But these cars are kind of rare. You know, Teslas are becoming very common now, and for the average person who wants to stand out, a Tesla just doesn't make sense anymore. So we're gonna take a look at this car and give you guys our thoughts on the Mustang, and if it's worth the money, if it's worth the extra money. Yes, it doesn't qualify for the full federal tax credit, but is it a good car? Did Ford really kill it with their first rendition of a fully electric car outside of the Ford F-150 Lightning? I'll let you guys know in a minute. So the first thing that's important to me on a car is the styling, right? Look at the headlights, look at the front end. I think it has a super sleek look to it. Come over to the side, you can see the door handles, super sleek. Never seen anything like this. Actually, come over here, there's a little fin and there's a button. You press the button, the door opens. You know what other car does that? I feel like a Rolls-Royce would do that. And actually, the Cybertruck is supposed to have a similar door handle system, so Ford did it first. But come over to the end real quick. You can see it has a sleek spoiler up top, which the Tesla doesn't really have. And you look at the taillights. I love the clear taillights. Porsches generally come with the option of having a clear taillight. I think it looks sick. I wish Tesla did that, but again, I'm not fully pledged to Tesla by any means, so I really don't care. I love that. I love everything's blacked out. The spec is really solid. If you look, black wheels, black car. I'd black out the windows too, so it would be just all murdered out. And you can see Michigan tags. It's not our car. Thank you, Ford, for sending us this car for a week to review. So just had to throw that in there. And if we come over to this side, you could see the rear doors, for some reason, they don't have a fin. You just press it, it opens. The front door has the fin. I think it's more so just because they're common use doors, so it's just a little easier. Ford just wanted to, not make it too difficult. It is a new door handle. Let's see what the future renditions look like. But yeah, for the exterior styling of it, I love it. I think it looks super sporty. If you look at the side profile of it, cameraman, you could see just the shape. Yes, it's not as efficient as the Tesla Model Y, but do I care? No, I really don't care. I like how it looks. The pricing is fair, and I'd like to get into the inside to show you guys what really stood out to me. If you take a look, cameraman, you can see the inside. Come on the inside, you can see super premium materials, guys. You can see the seats are perforated. Everything is just super nice to the touch, which is something that people don't realize with Teslas. They're cheaper, yes, but I think it's because it just comes with less. The experience you get in a vehicle by just sitting inside, just feeling everything, it's something that's hard to describe on camera, which is why I would recommend you guys really test drive one of these if you guys are contemplating getting one. Yes, again, the price point is a little higher and whatnot. It comes with a little less features on paper if you really think about it holistically. But for me, it's the experience as a whole. And I sit in this car, I don't have to worry about a lot of rattling. The build quality, the materials are all great, and it's just different. So I'd say it really appeals to the buyer. If you guys are into this type of stuff, if you guys are car nuts, then these things matter to you. Otherwise, if you just care about price, range, and charging, yes, Tesla might be a little superior. But let's get into the front space and the trunk space so I can give you guys an idea of what that looks like. So this car's electric, it has no engine. You take a look on the inside, I don't know what the cubic space is, but there's plenty of room. I will say it's a little strange. It can get really hot in here. We took it to the desert, it was 130 degrees. I think maybe because of the cooling system up front, if you have anything in there, it will get very hot. But that doesn't really matter. Plenty of space in here, just like any other EV. If you guys really care about the cubic space, you guys can look for that online. But we're gonna go ahead and close this. I will say overall, this car definitely is a little smaller than the Model Y. But it's sportier looking, it feels sportier. It can rip canyons all day long. And these things, I think, are important for someone who understands that, in a car, it doesn't necessarily matter how much space there is, what the range is, it's the experience. So hop in the passenger seat and we'll show them the inside a little bit. Guys, take a look. Again, super premium feeling materials. There's storage space up top. There's storage space down low. I can't even speak right now because I'm so excited. Look at the roof real quick. You got a fully panoramic sunroof. Yes, there's a little less space in here, but everything just feels so good to the touch. It's hard to explain. Like, the seats, in a sense, feel like Hermes leather. Now, I don't know if it's real leather or not, but I don't really think it matters. You got a scroll knob right here for the gears. You know what else has that? A Range Rover. And the scroll knob over here, again, it's multifunctional. I love it. You guys can see 93% state of charge, 270 miles of range. We got the BO, Bang & Olufsen sound system, carbon fiber on the dash. And honestly, I just love this car. Guys, so we'll come and look at the trunk space real quick. You can see plenty of room. Again, we are not a trucking company or a hauling company. You don't need thousands of cubic feet of space. For daily usage, this is perfect. It even comes with a little piece that will cover whatever cargo you have in the rear for safety reasons. And again, you press it and it closes. So overall, guys, I just want to make this video very brief. The car, the aesthetics, the materials, they all feel really good. You need to test drive one of these to really understand what this car means. But one last thing I wanted to mention was the charging. The CCS charging is rough. Compared to Tesla charging, it's not as streamlined, it's not as easy to use. CCS charging here, it's a high volume area, so you know what that means? These chargers are like always broken. Yes, plug and charge does work occasionally. If you're mostly home charging, this car will be fine. But now that Ford is transitioning to NACS, you see Galpin Ford, show them the sign, see all these Mach-E's, they will be able to charge on the Tesla charging network. And with that said, these cars are going to be amazing because as it is, these CCS cars are generally very good. Some aren't, but some are superior to Tesla, and you can see that at the price point. Once the charging gets resolved, it's going to be very exciting to see what else Ford has to deliver and the other automakers. And I think this car will make a lot more sense once that transition happens. But for now, on paper, yes, this car's slightly more expensive than the Model Y, doesn't qualify for the full federal tax credit, but it depends what's important to you. If you're trying to save money, go get a Tesla. If you're trying to look like everyone else, go get a Tesla. If you're trying to drive a car that looks sporty and different, and you care about the overall ride quality, the ride quality on this is superior to that of a Tesla. I can attest to that. There's less wind noise when you're driving this, so the cabin is sealed to a T. And again, the aesthetics, the overall experience would really push me towards getting this if money wasn't an issue. But that's it for this video, guys. Stay tuned for more car views. And again, look at all these Mach-E's, man. We're in the land of Ford. Built tough.